Holy Thursday. The key phrase there is when Jesus says, do this in memory of me. And when you gather, maybe on your table, you're going to buy bread and food, right? Yeah. Light candles on your display of the food and whatever it is. And have a Thanksgiving prayer as if it was Thanksgiving, and recall a nice story and don't rush through the meal. And before you say the grace before meals, right, for Holy Thursday, maybe you can pray for the less fortunate, the people who will go without meals on that day. And make it meaningful. And because you will not be witnessing the washing of feet, maybe before the meal, when Christ, before he broke bread, it could be a moment of reconciliation. Wash the feet of someone in the family. If you can't just sit with a person, hold the person's hand. Use the sanitizer and wipe and say, I want to thank you for the many things you've done, for cooking for me all. You will find ways and means to be thankful. And maybe to ask pardon for sometimes your misgivings or whatever it is. Find a way of a ritual of cleansing. I think the sanitizer is a good thing to use at this time of this pandemic. And also during the season, your family albums, take them out, share stories of the past. Do this in memory. You recall the stories that the younger generation do not know from your family albums, and share these beautiful memories with them so that part of your family history will not be lost, right? Then when you enter into Good Friday, yeah, that's a beautiful time. You can start with the Stations of the Cross in the morning. And then I think from our website, the Penang Diocese, you can download the various prayers and the various things you can do from Palm Sunday to Easter. Get into that, and then you have it with your family members. But for this time, when you have the Good Friday, remember these words when Jesus says, no greater love as a man than when he lays down his life for the others. Pray for the people in the front lines that are sacrificing their safety and their health to attend to the COVID-19 victims. And for Malaysia, remember Father John Chia from Kuching. He was doing a lot of work ministering during this period, and I think he died from pneumonia. That's part of COVID-19. Pray for the more than 30 priests that have died because of this pandemic. Pray for your loved ones and pray for all those that have lost family members. That will be a good thing to do during Good Friday. Bring your crosses to the altars, your burdens or whatever it is. You can write letters, you can write these things, and then you can put them in envelopes and pray about it. At the end of your service, you can just burn these things. And don't forget the pillars of the season about prayer, fast, and almsgiving. Pray because we express our love for God. Fasting to deprive ourselves, to love ourselves a little more and not to eat all the stupid junk food and forget about the needs of others. And then almsgiving, to think about the needs and put aside something when you're able to give out in kind or in cash, all right? And get ready for Easter. It's a beautiful season. It's the biggest season. It's bigger than Christmas. This is the moment you can decorate your house without the Christmas tree, flowers, your dining room, put beautiful candles. Don't forget to have your agape meal. Because when Jesus says, do this in memory of me, have a meal on Skype or WhatsApp web where you can see the people on the other part of the world, or your friends or your neighbors or your family members that are far away. Just connect with them every day of those moments you're celebrating liturgy. For Easter Sunday, since you're not going to sing Christmas carols, sing your favorite Easter songs. That's it.
Nice, very
Yeah, Father Pat.
creative ideas. I think I can get the voice busy after this.
Okay.
I guess there are lots of things that we can do. I think I was saying in the first show also, I think we need to create the space, the atmosphere that we are still in Holy Week, and not to forget that, someone told me that, this is going to be a palmless Sunday, you know. I said, it doesn't have to be a palmless Sunday. You can
That's
create,
right.
your own homes. You can create your own family atmosphere to celebrate. I think that what's important is that the spirit of Holy Week. And I think that's the most important thing, to be in the spirit of Holy Week, even though we are not connected with the church, we are not present in the church for all our long liturgies. Some will love them, some will drag themselves to these liturgies, but the spirit of Holy Week is what I think draws us, as you mentioned rightly. It's the core of our faith, the passion, the death, and the resurrection.